English, the language which is spoken worldwide. But everybody don't have a chance to learn that language. Some of the people don't even have the perfect chance so that they can learn English, and they don't even know the path, like how to go and how to learn English. And also, the main thing about speaking good English is all about the fluency. It all matters about how fluent you speak and how people can judge you in this English language through your fluency. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you some of the tips where you can speak English fluently, and also we come to know that mostly the CBSE schools or students studying English medium students know much of English and they know to speak English properly. But other kind of students such as state board students, they are not able to speak properly. The reason is what? The reason is that practice. Mostly in CBSE schools, they force the students to talk in English, and also even in the state board that is not happening. So this is a basic thing, but no worries, if you follow this test which I am going to tell you in today's video, you can master in this English speaking. So hello there, what's up people, it's me Jai, watching me on the Expand. Let's get into the video. What is fluency? Fluency is the one which comes when you talk faster, when you start thinking in your brain faster. That is fluency. Already I have made video on how to speak English at home, but how to speak English at home with full fluency, you will get the answer in this video. So the first thing what you can do, I would tell that stop concentrating more on grammar. Yes, grammar, we might think that grammar is the most important thing where you can speak English. Yeah, that is true, but it does not need that you need grammar to speak fluently. So if you give an exam for me right now that on grammar, this past tense, present tense, verbs, pronouns and all these stuff, I might be not able to clear it. I might even fail in that, but I can use 30 or 20% of the grammar to speak English properly. So I would say that if you're thinking that grammar is the main thing which will help you in me talking fluently, then you must be wrong. And also, if you learn grammar, you might be able to pass in exam and get marks in English subject, but you won't be able to speak properly. I think that this is a major mistake which is done in schools also, that they give grammar exercise and all these stuff, but they won't let students practice in speaking English rather than studying and mug upping and writing in exam. Second point is, now how can you talk fluently without using much amount of grammar? So now normally you do normal things such as listening to radio or reading newspaper, or it might be watching television, whatever it may be. All you have to do is that repeat, let it out from yourself, because when you speak outside and when you let that thing out from yourself, then only you will be able to speak in first place. And also, if you just, we normally say that, and I can understand, I can read, I can listen, I'm able to get what the people are telling me, but I cannot answer them back. I cannot make proper sentence so that I can tell people. This is the reason. The reason is that you're not speaking out. So the only problem is that you have to speak again and again, because it's not that obviously in the first attempt only you will be able to speak properly, but it will come to you and you can master in speaking in English slowly. Normally when the baby comes to this world, it does not walk as soon as it comes to this world, right? It actually raises and it falls, and then again it will raise and then it will fall, and then only it will be able to walk properly. The similar situation is here. All you have to do is that speak out, and how much ever time you are speaking it out, interacting it, then only you will be able to grasp this language and learn it fluently. Third one is, stop translating the English language from your mother tongue. Normally this is a mistake we do, that we normally talk in mother tongue, and when we want to speak English, we are trying to translate the same sentence in English. I would tell that when you do that, the sentence formation won't be correct, and when you talk, that English won't be good. And this is the reason I have to tell that watch English movies, listen to English speaking. All this is necessary, because when you watch any of the native language and then you translate it, it won't be good at all for you, and also it won't allow you to think also. Like normally when you translating in your brain, you take time to think, right? That is the thing which makes you not fluent. As I told you before, fluent is a thing which comes when you speak without thinking. So when you start translating these things, this will take time in your brain and it will take time to deliver out of. Fourth point is, normally people have issues, just like I don't have any kind of English speaking friends and I'm not born in an English speaking region. I don't have people surrounded by me who speak English. So also some people say that I don't have much of a brain power where I can learn English. So if you don't have that, then how do you talk your native language? How do you talk your mother tongue? You speak it because you are used to it. When you talk a language in Hindi or something, from childhood onwards you're speaking that English language, so you get used to it. Since your surroundings speak the same language, you get used to it. That's what I say, surround yourself with English. When you surround yourself with English, you actually try to live, you will start living in those kind of English surroundings, and that will inspire you and you can get things easily, you can grasp things also easily. Fifth one is, learn or start hearing English songs. Like normally when you go for work or when you go for school or college, whatever, wherever you're going, you just take your headphones and plug it in your ear, and there are so many apps such as TEDx and so many other apps where they provide English speaking people's story. So when you hear that, you can get inspiration from that. And obviously when you are simply sitting at home, why can't you just plug in and hear to some stuff? When you do this, the things will automatically get inside your head. So when you do this repeatedly, the main thing is repeat. See, when you don't repeat anything, you can never achieve anything. So I would like to say that whatever you do, you have to repeat. This is a process which will make you fluent. So you think that, when I'm speaking right now, I'm thinking the next sentence which I'm delivering right now. No, I don't do that, because when I think only, I think it in English. So fifth point is, think in English. Never just leave your hope. And also when you don't think in English, you normally think in your own mother tongue, and when you're delivering it, you will be having that slang and you'll be having those kind of your native language thing only. So just stop doing it and start thinking in English. Don't go too much into the vocabulary. That vocabulary is the main thing which makes people speak perfect English. In order to speak good English, you don't need vocabulary. That's what I say. Just be with English all the time. When you are with English all the time, what is 1 week? You can just learn it at any time. How much ever time you're doing, you can just learn it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this will be kind of helpful. So nothing is impossible if you try, and also practice makes the man perfect. So when you automatically practice, you will automatically become perfect. Thank you so much. If this was helpful, just mention it down how this video was helpful and how it actually helped you in the process of learning English. I hope at least 0.001% maybe. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any issues, comment down in the comment section. And that's all for today. Until the next video. When you speak faster, when you speak louder, again try to watching television